welcome to Pumpkin's nail station. So today I am going to do some painting with the She Modern matte collection of paints that you can use instead of gel polish. I've already done the base just for speed up time. I've used the Imayli number 119, and it's like a nude shimmer. And I've also used the white by Imayli, which I put somewhere, and it's number 11 anyway. Where did I do that? Oh, it's here. So yeah, I've used the number 11. So that's what we've done. So when I put the nude down, I'll wipe the tacky layer off. I've added the white how I want it. This design was actually inspired by Nails by Ueasy, and I also saw something that Sassy Family did with like a mosaic thing where she added some foils. So I may, if I can fit in like maybe a tiny butterfly, I might try and put a tiny butterfly in between like the French kind of pattern. I'll stick the inspiration images up on the screen now, and you can go and check out both channels if you like. And also don't forget to check out the She Modern Instagram and YouTube, and we'll just check out the paints here. I have done an unboxing on what paints I do have, and they do have many of these paint collections out at the moment. And what I really like about these is if you are going to do something like what I'm going to do in a minute, gel polish can be quite thick and it can build up and build up and build up, whereas these are air dry, you don't cure them and they're very thin. So we're going to use the neon colours in particular out of these today. So we're going to use the pink, the green, the yellow, the blue, the orange and the red. And we might use the black, I'm not sure. And we might use the light tack glue to stick the foils down with. We'll see. Or I might just stick them down to the tacky layer or something. And they've also got a matte grey, but we're going to use the matte neon ones just as they are, but you can mix these up to make another colour. So like you can mix up the pink and the blue and you'll get a purple. So you can mix up other colours as well. What also came with my order was this little package. So it's got a canvas, a couple of brushes, a couple of those, a lid, what else did it have? And this bottle, which I put some water in because you can dilute the paints down. I'm not going to do that today, but I'll show you it on the canvas anyway. So to dilute them down, you would just put a little bit on like that. So you do that, you would put a drop of water on your canvas like that, and you can get the brush, what's in here, what's provided, this one, just damp it down and then dilute it so you can thin it out like that, so you can make it a lot thinner. So you can do that if you want. I'm not particularly going to do that today, like I say, but it's something that you can do. One thing I forgot to do is just get some water in one of these dishes, so I'm just going to go and do that and I'm going to come back. Okay, right, so here we are. I'm just going to reposition the camera because I have made a mess of it, cockeyed it. Okay, so I've decided to speed this up because it's quite a long video. It's about 40 minutes or something in total, but I just start out by putting a little bit of the matte paints onto a canvas. I just shake them up a bit because they've been standing, and if you do think they need a little bit of a stir, you can just stir them with the lid of the nozzle on the bottle. And then after that, I'm just gonna apply the paint to the tacky layer of the gel polish. I've not wiped that off the white layer, and I'm just going to mix up colours that complement each other in little squares or patterns or whatever you want to do. You could do lines, whatever. You'll just see I'm just using a mixture of colours and patterns on the French nail, and I leave a little gap in the middle that's white where I'm going to add some small foils I saw like a mosaic, almost like a stained glass window that was done by Sassy Family, and I thought it looked really nice. I will do something more like that, but I thought it gave me the idea to add foils to this particular nail art. You could also stamp like lace patterns over this French or whatever you want. It's up to you really. It's quite just fun friendly, you know, it's universal. You can do whatever you want with it. So just watch what I'm doing. So I'm just going to do that. These are air dry, so you don't need to cure them, but I did leave them sitting for about 3 or 4 minutes, and then I decided to just give them a little blow with my fan just to make sure they was fully air dry before I come over and add the grip gel on to add the foil art. I did notice that because I've used this instead of gel polish to do this design, it wasn't like extra thick on the bottom of the nail and thinner at the back, where you would have to fill it in with top coat on the back to make it the same level. No, I didn't need to do that. It was all pretty flat, and they're very opaque. Didn't need to add like, you know, too much paint to the nail to bring the opacity up. They've got no smell. They did wash off my hands with water, so thumbs up. Really enjoying this product. Such a great idea, and it's a good replacement for gel polish for a lot of the things like this where you don't want the nail to be too thick. So I'm just doing that. On this last nail I did decide to just wipe it off, and I wiped it off with alcohol because it's over gel, and changed the colours because I didn't really like the red with the blue. So you'll see in a minute I'll wipe that off and I'll just do the different colours. So I'm just going to let you watch. I'm going to stop talking. So what I'm doing now is I'm just adding the grip gel to the French nails where I'm going to add the foils. So I'm going to add it to the bottom part first, and then I think I just decided to add it to the top as well. And then I add some glue gel to the ones that have got the lines across the nail, because I'm going to add a clear rainbow glitter and some tinsel glitter to those nails. And I think I had some glitter to these French nails, but I was out of frame on the clip, but I'll talk about that later. So I'm just adding the foil decals to the French nails just in the middle where I left the little white gap. The reason I added the grip gel is because if I wanted to move it around I could. So I'm just going to be doing that. So I'm just going to let you watch that. Okay, so here I'm just going to add the hollow tinsel on first, just for a little bit of sparkle and summer feel. I think hollow does give that summer vibe and feel, and that's also by She Modern. So I'm adding it to the glue gel, and then after that I'm just going to sprinkle some of the clear rainbow glitter, which will just give like a shimmer, but you'll still be able to see the colours underneath because it's a translucent glitter with like an iridescent shimmer. But the shimmer's got like pinks, blues and light rainbow colours coming through it. So I'm just going to be doing that. Then I'll brush off the excess and I'll add a top coat to these. So I'll add the top coat across the top of the nail and the bottom of the nail first, and then across the middle. And then I'll go over it again with a second layer. So I'm just going to shut up now and let you watch. So you can just see on the background one with the butterfly, I just added some little hollow circles to that French nail ones before I top coated, and I just added that to the grip gel. I didn't add anything extra, but I just wanted to add some little sparkle. And now I'm adding some black lines just to outline the white where the colour is, and I'm using the black opaque paint, so I'm just giving that a little try. It is a bit out of frame, but you know, I'm just doing a black line on the outside, and you'll see that at the end anyway. So I'm just going to let you watch this, and I'm going to come back. Okay, so I'm just going to add the second layer of top coat and just add some of these little white iridescent resin stones by Charlie's Nail Art. So I do have a discount code for that. It's just pumpkin10, and I'll link the store below. So I'm just going to add some My Melee top coat over all the nails and just add a couple of stones onto the French pattern ones. And then I'm going to come back and show you the finished result. So overall, thumbs up, really enjoyed using these paints. And I'll use the pearl ones next, and I think I'll save the jelly ones until last. Okay, so that is it. That is the design. I don't know what you think. I just wanted to try something a bit different. So this one is the thumb, and you can see it's really like not that uneven, you know, it's quite level, it's quite thin, opaque as well. That's like the rainbow looking one. This one was the other one that I did with the butterfly in the centre. This was another one where I like kind of ombre'd it a bit across. And then this was the last one. So I'll stick some pictures up of it on this flexi hand and on the other one as well. And that is it. So thumbs up. I really enjoyed using these paints. They're awesome. I love them. What do you guys think? Would you be trying these? Will you be buying them? I do have two other collections as well to go through. Well, not collections, but samples of the collections. So this one is the pearl, so we're going to try that. And then I have the jelly ones. That was all the ones that was there at the time, the jelly that I got. So I'll do something with each one. I like different designs. I'm going to try something what Tina's been doing with the stamping and the jelly paints, and then I might try something with more things with foils. So that is it. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, She Modern. And that is it. So bye.